Maggie has had 6 babies. Yep, afterbirth is out, so all good. So I'm at Suffragens this morning. I've got my nipple to show. Last time I managed to get nuts to fit this. This was the only place in Castelo Branco and Fundão where I could get nuts to fit this nipple. So hold thumbs, I can get nuts again. Suffragens always comes to the party without fail. So this is my pig nipple, and so we've got a nut that can fit on. It'll keep it in place, but it can't go further up, but I can put 2 washers in. So I've just bought 20 washers and 10 nuts just in case. And then they showed me, let me just get them. They also sell pig nipples. They come with a nut already, but this is much smaller than the one that I've got, the one that I get from Agri-Lodge or wherever. You can look at the size difference. And yeah, I'm just thinking the size of my pig mouths, I think that one might be too small. So I've just taken it one just to try. But also, this is much easier to get water out of. This one, the pigs are going to have to work really hard. And I know my pigs are quite lazy. They will just, yeah, I think that's too small. I think I'll stick with this. This works. So I have mentioned this fantastic fruit and veg store before. Let me show you what I got today. So they're selling their nectarines and pears for 95 cents a kilo, and they're selling apples for 50 cents a kilo. Absolute bargain for the pigs. So I've done another fruit run. I do them quite often. I had to get some other grain for the pigs and sort out the nuts and nipples. But you can see the price for watermelon. This was on special, only 84 cents a kilo. But I mean, even though you're getting a cut piece of watermelon, that's still almost 250, yeah, just for this piece of watermelon. And the pigs love watermelon, and my plan had been to grow lots of watermelon for the pigs. And unfortunately, when I got stuck in South Africa, that thwarted the planting a little bit. And now with this heat wave and the water problems, growing my own watermelon hasn't worked. Don't crash into me. So what do you think about this bike? What do you think about this bike, Jean?
It's fantastic bike.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
You can go to Fundão with that.
Yes, of course.
A few weeks ago, I went to look at a property for a friend, and the agent decided to show me another property. This is 2 hectares. It's basically just on the outskirts of the town. You can see lovely tar road over here. 2 hectares, you've got fruit trees, olive trees, and I'm going to show you something spectacular. But the price is also more spectacular. It's 120,000.
126.
126. Okay. So the owner of this property actually is a builder and has a construction company. I think he's an engineer or something. And this magnificent ruin, you can, he would negotiate like an extra price. So they're wanting 126,000, but he would obviously negotiate more to fix it up and make it livable for you. But you can see there, it's just a short walk into the town. It's really on the outskirts, and this is 2 hectares. There's a big well over here that's 4 meters in diameter. It's got water. You can see lots of olive trees. Oops, let me make it a bit smaller. And some other fruit trees. Looks like, what is this, a fig? No, it's fig tree. Is this a fig tree?
Yes, yes.
Fig tree and an orange tree. Quite a few orange trees. There's a big grapevine there I can see. So you can see it's sort of missing
Begins with the fire
the roof.
and they abandoned the building. And
Yeah, so this place had had a fire many years ago which burnt down the roof in the building. So yeah, you can get it fixed up really nicely. Okay.
solutions with 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms.
Okay, so these old stone stairs. This house looks pretty solid. It just looks like it needs a new roof.
Of the year.
Okay, so this house is over 100 years old. Okay, so it doesn't just need a new roof. It actually also needs a new floor, because the floor got burnt as well when it got burnt. And so it can be turned into what you said, a 4-bedroom house. It's basically, you could actually probably, if you built down here, underneath you could actually have more than 4 bedrooms. This looks quite big. But it's got like the age of the house, what does it say there? 1923. So this house is 100 years old. So right, just looking through a window over here. Just open it. And you can see...
But what would have been underneath?
Oh, they used to keep animals underneath, I think. You can see, yeah, it was obviously quite a big fire. But the actual walls are strong. Are these walls would all be granite underneath the cement?
Just on that part.
Only this part, the granite.
Take it off and just see the...
Yeah, so the whole house is actually built with this granite.
Yes, yes.
And the cement render is just like for decoration purposes on top. Yeah, you can see inside as well. It's all granite like this. So apparently it's quite easy just to get this cement render off if you are wanting to... Oh, look at that. Louise is already doing demolition work over here. So to get the cement render off if you're wanting to just have like the granite facade, because the house is built from granite. You can see that over here quite clearly. Wow, this is so much potential. This could be spectacular. This could be like a place that you could live in and run a bed and breakfast from it easily. You could actually set up something at the bottom that it would be, yeah, like little apartments to rent out. This has got so much potential. This is now the back of the house, and you can see behind the house you have the cement. Looks like the fire didn't hit here, or is there someone living here? No, nobody's living here. The windows are broken. Oh no, I can see the fire inside, but it didn't damage these windows. The window frames are still okay on the back. Louise says she'd like to live like in this little prison area over there. But look at, yeah. So this can be done so nicely. Look at more fruit trees. Olive trees.
This is grenadine.
Oh, grenadine. Wow. And prickly pear. I don't know, maybe you can make your own tequila from here.
Be careful with that plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this plant is sort of taking over a little bit. So it's like a little veranda up here with some other rooms, storage place where you can keep your lawnmower. This is a 100-year-old olive tree. You can see how massive it is.
Tourism on
Yeah.
the project, all doors opens.
Okay, so you can actually have like an eco-tourist project here where you can put bungalows up to rent out, and these ruins over here, those two can actually be turned into cottages to rent out. And honestly, you are right in the town. 2 hectares. This is so good.
How the agriculture works. They have something like that already in Óbidos, in the west of Portugal, where it's the land of the apples and pears. And they were telling me that foreigners.
It's the old-fashioned washing machine over there, and here is the big well. It is raining, thank goodness. I'm braving the rain for this. Be very happy. And it's a very big well, lots of water in it. It's got a Nora, and I am going, it's getting heavier. Thank goodness the rain is getting heavier. So 4 of Cinnamon Bun's piglets have passed. 3 of them passed during the night. 1 has just passed this afternoon. So the 2 remaining piglets, one was looking very close to going. The other one is a bit of a fighter. And Maggie had piglets this morning. Maggie actually had 8. 2 of them died, but the heat is just something else, I tell you. And so I've taken Cinnamon Bun's 2 remaining piglets because they were born Sunday afternoon. Maggie's were born this morning, and she lost 2, so I've put those 2 in with Maggie. I'm hoping she will foster them and adopt them. If she doesn't, they will pass as well. But if I leave them with Apple Pie and Cinnamon Bun, they've got no chance. Those other piglets are too big, and I think what they're doing is like they're trying to get into the milk from underneath, and they're getting suffocated from above. But the one this afternoon, that was definitely from like heat. The heat is quite hectic at the moment. Anyway, so that's the update on the pigs. We've just got candy to go, and in a couple of weeks, cheesecake. But hopefully by then it won't be so hot, because next year I will breed the pigs in February. I will not, or April, not April, I'll breed them in January, February. I will not have piglets born in the heat of summer again. It's just too hot for the mothers. It's too hot for the piglets. It's yeah, not an easy time. But you know what? This is farming, and this is the realities of being a farmer. Doing whatever I can. I have ordered these solar panel fans to put in their houses. I ordered them over 2 weeks ago. They still haven't arrived. So yeah, I ordered them before, when the heat wave was first forecast, but even expedited, still hasn't arrived. What else can I tell you? instead of buy me a coffee, if you can buy a pig a watermelon, that will be great. A watermelon costs basically the same amount as a cup of coffee. So if you'd like to give the pigs a gift, a watermelon will be brilliant, and the link for buy me a coffee will be in the description below. But you won't be buying the pigs a coffee, you'll be buying them a watermelon. Oh, my goodness, it's so hot. I've got to go and get something to drink and keep myself hydrated. I've been sort of struggling. I've had 2 days where I kept thinking I was going to pass out, and then I realized I actually hadn't eaten at all during the day. So I've got to keep small meals, hydrated. It's hot. But in the meantime, for all of you, stay safe, stay sane. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and luckily, fires aren't near me. So keep fingers crossed. Cheers.